everyone, welcome. We are in our August series, Epic. And all month we are talking about love. Love is showing others how much they matter to you. Love starts and ends with God. Love has always been the point of how God has interacted with the world. Since the beginning of time, God's love has always been on display. We can't wait to get into that some more, so let's get started.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm eating breakfast. These recipes do not taste good, though.
I think you're supposed to cook the recipes.
Yes! That's brilliant, man. Cooking the book, coming up.
No! No! John!
Hello, everyone. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
Brandon, do you remember those epic adventure books we used to read when you could choose your own adventure? Like the ending would be different depending on what you chose throughout the book?
I remember those, yes.
Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna do today.
Read a book.
No, the audience, you all will get to create your own so-and-so show.
Woo! That's right. We'll put the different options on the screen, and all of you, wherever you're watching in the world, will shout out your choice. We'll go with whoever's loudest.
Great. Okay, so where do we start?
Where do we start? Where do we start? Well, we have to go on an adventure, right? That's how all the books are.
Yes. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to
point at our lips. Okay, now what do we do?
Okay, before you go on an adventure, you need to figure out what you're going to wear. So I think we should dress like mountain climbers.
Well, that sounds interesting, but I think that we should dress like deep sea divers.
Oh. Okay, now it's time to choose. Do you want us to dress like mountain climbers?
Or deep sea divers? Start cheering now.
Come on. Come on. Oh, no.
Woohoo! Deep sea diving outfits it is.
The people have spoken. Let's suit up.
Yeah. Really?
Hey, who dives deeper than a shark? Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't mess you up on our adventure. You ready to go?
Are you kidding me? No. We haven't done any training. We can't just go.
No training? No, I think we should just wing it.
No, I think we should train first.
What? Oh, sounds like another choice for our viewers.
Should we train?
Or just go for it? Let's hear your cheers.
Oh, training wins.
So how do you want to train?
With a trainer, of course.
Did somebody say pickle jellies?
Horvath!
Yes, I am Horvath. Are you ready for some trainings?
Absolutely, we're going on an adventure.
Oh, where is this adventures you are going to?
Well, we don't know yet, actually, but, probably somewhere underwater.
Underwaters? Wow. Okay, first things first, we prep the arms. Okay, we swim. 1, 2, 3, 8. And then we fly. 17, 18, beef, jerky. And then we do this 72 times, okay? Go! Feel the burn! Not short burn. All right! Good jobs. Next move, the water waivers. Are you ready? Here we go. Grab your nose. All right. Now it's time for the leggies. Ready? Hands on hips. Go. My right brain, left brain, we're communicating.
Whew.
All right, training's over.
Thanks, Horvath.
Horvath, that's me. See you all later. Clap, clap.
All right. Well, I think we're ready now. We just need them to decide where we're going on our adventure.
Well, I'm assuming they'll choose something obvious like diving by the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, yeah. It's not like they'd say something ridiculous like climbing Mount Everest.
Now, why would you even say... Oh, man. Where's our adventure? The Great Barrier Reef?
Or Mount Everest.
Shout out your choice.
Everest! Everest! Everest!
Do we have to?
Well, we can't back down on our promises now, so Mount Everest, here we come! Let's go climbing to Mount Everest.
You had to suggest deep sea diving outfits.
You had to suggest Mount Everest?
It's Bible story time with Calvin.
Hey, Kellen.
What's going on? Oh, where are you right now?
Mount Everest? Where are you?
You know? I really don't know.
You got a story for us today, Kellen?
Of course. Today, we're looking at a man named Abraham, or Abram, in the book of Genesis. Now, Abram was chosen to be a part of God's plan to show love to the entire world. And helping me tell today's story is our very own so-and-so show players. Oh, thank you. Okay, no, actually, helping me tell today's story is our very own so-and-so show improv troupe. Now, the players weren't given a script this week, so they'll be improvising or making up the story as they go along. And that sounds interesting. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. The so-and-so show improv troupe. Here goes. One day, God spoke to Abram and said, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's family. Go to the land I will show you." God told Abram and his family to leave his home and just go, without really knowing where. So Abram had a choice to make. Let's see what he did.
Listen, the Lord has asked us to go,
Where?
everyone.
Sorry. Where?
Yes, where? Don't know.
Well, now what should we do?
I don't want to leave. Sarai, my wife, Lot, my nephew, let us build a log cabin on this land and live forever.
Wonderful.
I love you, Uncle Abram.
No. That's not what happened. But I can see how you might think that. Leaving your home to go somewhere you weren't familiar with would be a hard choice to make. But maybe if you had all the information, that would help. So God told Abram to go, but God also gave Abram a promise. God said, "I will make you into a great nation and I will bless you. All nations on earth will be blessed because of you." So Abram's family didn't stay.
Oh, yes. Of course, Lord. We will go just as you say.
I'll start packing.
I love you, Uncle Abram.
It's this way.
Abram believed and obeyed God. Even though they had lived in their homeland for many, many years, Abram took his entire family and their possessions and animals and left for the land that the Lord promised them. Can you imagine what that must have been like? So here's what happened next. Maybe.
This is it, the land of Canaan.
It's beautiful.
Come on, everybody.
I love you, Uncle Abram.
What should we do now that we are in the promised land?
2 words. Dance party.
When they got to Canaan, Abram, Sarai, and Lot probably didn't have a club dance party. What did happen was that God appeared to Abram and said, "I will give this land to your family who comes after you." Then Abram built an altar to honor God.
I am building this altar, O Lord, because you have appeared to me here and you have spoken to me here. And I will always remember you and give thanks to you.
God had told Abram that he would have a huge family. But at that time, Abram and Sarai, well, they didn't have any children. So, sometime later, God spoke to Abram again. God said, "Look up at the sky. Count the stars if you can."
2, 4, 6, 8. There's no way that I could count them all. There's just too many.
Then God said, "That's how many children will be born into your family." So now, Abram's got another choice to make. Does Abram trust God and believe what God has in store for his future? Or does he not? Now, hopefully, you're about to find out.
I'm gonna have more people in my family than I can count? Oh, wow. That's just crazy talk. That's just not possible. But then, well, God is, God. So, that's a lot of kids. Am I going to have to change all those diapers? I just don't know if I can believe you on this one, Lord. You know, I do. I do believe you, Lord. I have faith. This is gonna be awesome.
That's what happened. Wow. The Lord was pleased with Abram because he believed, and Abram's faith made him right with the Lord. The end. Let's give it up for the So-and-So Show improv troupe.
That's amazing.
God said that the whole world would be blessed because of Abram's family. That's a pretty big promise.
It sure is. It was all a part of God's amazing plan to show love to the world.
And did God keep the promise?
Yes. When they were very old, God gave Abram and Sarai a son. And from that son, their family grew and grew and grew and eventually became the nation of Israel. And many years later, Jesus was born into that family. Jesus was the ultimate fulfillment of God's plan to love and bless the whole world. And guess what?
What?
We get to be a part of God's plan today, too. Once Jesus gave his life for us, he made a way for anyone who believes in him to be a part of the family of God. Abram's family is still growing and growing and growing as more people believe in Jesus and share God's love with the world.
That's amazing. Thanks, Kellen.
Anytime.
Hey, see, wow, that was an epic plan God had.
Yeah, I'll say. Hey, which reminds me, reveal the question.
Oh, yeah.
When have you made a plan?
Yeah, just like God made a plan to love the world, I bet there are times you've made a plan to show love to people you care about.
Yeah, like surprising someone with a gift.
Or helping a friend out at school.
Or celebrating someone on their birthday.
Yeah, these are all great ideas. So when have you made a plan?
Hey, this was a good show.
Yeah.
I guess we should wrap up and go home, huh?
Yeah, unless you want to go back to Mount Everest.
No!
I said it.
Go ahead. If you say so, I'm Brandon.
I'm John.
And we'll see you at Mount Everest.
Mount Everest, the highest point in the world.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh. Is it hard to climb? Hit that shark out there?
No, it's super easy.
Oh. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Baby shark! Baby shark! Baby shark!
We know that God loved us first. God loved us enough to send Jesus for us. And the amazing thing is that gives us a chance to love God and love others too. Before we go, let's look at our monthly memory verse together. 1 John 4:10 says, "Here is what love is. It is not that we loved God, it is that he loved us and sent his son to give his life to pay for our sins." We're so glad you joined us today. Come back and join us again soon. Bye, friends.